Hey guys, here we are with the another RC quick tip. This one here, if you can't really tell, at least by this, it's alignment. Making sure that your tires are aligned properly so that you get good performance and good handling, and for racing it can help you to be faster, a little bit more precise and all that. For bashing, it just keeps the car more stable and all that type of thing. So start out, this is RPM brand. I actually love RPM stuff. They have a lot of different things for a lot of different cars, and they make good, sturdy stuff. I've had this for a few years, and I've had no issues with it. But basically, this is just a camber gauge. I used a marker to try to kind of highlight it. Kind of messed up. Anyways, but basically, you can loosen that knob, set this to where you want. Usually between 1 and 2 degrees is where you're going to want to be at. You can kind of see goes from 5 to 10, both negative and positive on it. But you can set that, set these aside. Normally you do this with the body off, but set it down, cycle it, and then you put it against it, and you can see the gap in here tells you what your alignment is at. And you can do it for both the front and the rear, assuming the body's off, so that you can see what your camber is. Now, I'm going to go pull this out. Hey, that quick tip makes pulling those out a lot easier. So, just so that some of you guys know, I did take courses to be a full-size auto mechanic. I wound up getting a job, so making more money wound up jumping in and becoming priority. Anyways, another story. So, just so that people know, when it comes to the tires, and that your camber is the tires up and down going like this. That's your camber, both front and rear on it. You'll sometimes hear people talk about the toe on it. The toe is like if you're looking at your feet, okay, your toes are going in or going out. That's your toe. So it's an easy way to keep it memorized so that everybody knows. Generally with the toe, there's generally going to be a degree or two. I've heard of people doing 3. In some extreme cases, I've heard of people doing 5. I don't know why, but they have. On the rear, generally in the front, it's generally 0 if you're able to get it. And that's actually what this would be for. This is just a piece of metal. I think it's a piece of aluminum, but it's perfectly straight. And so you can use this for adjusting your camber, which is the top in or out this way. But you can use this for checking your toe. And so you can see just slightly back here, there's just a little bit. So 1 or 2 degrees of toe back there is all that there is. And the biggest thing is you want to make sure that it's even on both sides. If it's not even, then it's going to wind up making it shimmy and shake and go all sorts of wild and crazy. But you can tell in the front that there's pretty well 0 on it. You'd actually want to do this with the radio on so that you're set at your neutral positions and all that. And one of the biggest things when you go to check your camber, any of your alignments, before you actually check it, cycle it. Like that. That's cycling it. And that's so that it will get to its actual resting position. And then you can check your alignments and make sure that your alignments are going to be good. Now, this, yes, I bought. I want to say this was maybe $10. I'm right around that. They have a smaller one too. I don't know for sure how much it is. There are other companies that do make them. Like I said, I like RPM. That's why I got this one. If you don't have money to get one of these, or you're out and about and in a pinch, you can actually use a soda can. This is just a skinny tall one. Oh, there's dents in it. And then this is just regular size soda can. And again, you would just take it, cycle it, set the can next to it, because the can is going to be 0 degrees camber. And so you can see there's just a slight bit in there. Okay, and so you're able to use that soda can to kind of get you in the ballpark. and get you pretty good. This is a short course truck, obviously, so for up to this size, a soda can will work good. If you're doing something like a big monster truck or something like that, you might need a bigger can like this. I wouldn't recommend doing a bottle, because a lot of times they'll have like ridges and stuff, so that it'll be a little bit trickier to get an accurate reading on it. But even if you have, I forgot to pull it out before I started. If you do any kind of construction or building of anything, like with wood or anything like that, a contractor square works perfectly also, because that's going to be a perfect 90 degrees. So that's going to give you exactly the 1 degree or 0 degrees. And so again, just like with the cans, you can use that to go and adjust your camber accordingly. You can also go and use it on here somehow. I have to figure it out. But you should be able to use these to kind of figure out what your toe is also. I'd have to kind of play with and kind of figure out the exact way how to do that, but it is capable of being done. And so then after that, you just adjust your toe, your links, if assuming that they can be adjusted, to adjust your camber and toe as needed. With this just being a basher, it tends to be kind of on the mild side of settings. My Associated SC10 4x4, it's a little bit more drastic on its settings, so that it's more performance oriented, because it's meant for racing. So anyways, hope you guys like this quick tip, and hopefully it'll help some of you guys out. And if you're there at the track with your drink of choice, I won't mention that somebody asked, yeah, it's to help me line my tires. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys like it. Please like and subscribe. Get out there, have fun, keep RCing. Thanks.